Hey there, everyone. Today I have this Epos 3504 Titanium LE. If you follow the channel here regularly, you have probably seen quite a few Epos reviews over the years, and I have reviewed a version of this as Epos tends to do a lot of variations within the same collection. The previous one was stainless steel with a blue dial. This one is all titanium, all black PVD, and has a different dial as well. And this piece uses a COSC SW200 movement, and it's limited to only 300 pieces. Pricing is $2,722. Let's take a look. Yes, this is very similar to the steel one I reviewed back in 2022, but this is the latest variation of the Epos Sportive 3504. There's actually a regular titanium lineup as well, so let's get into that, the differences of the steel version and the regular titanium version, and the price. This piece, as I said in the intro, is $2,722, $2,700 basically. Now that gets you the all titanium case and bracelet, all PBD black coated, and I will say it states PBD coating, not DLC, but more on that later. You also get the COSC SW200 movement. Now, the steel one I reviewed was, of course, steel, and it had a standard SW200, and that one is $1,430. The standard titanium version is $1,693 on the bracelet. Now, this is not uncommon as far as different variations of the same model. I mean, lots of brands do this, but there is a big difference in price for this LE model over the stainless and regular titanium models. I mean, it's legit $1,000 over the standard titanium one. And like I said, you pretty much get the same specs. Both are titanium cases with ceramic bezel inserts, sapphire crystals, same bracelets, same clasp, same helium release valve. Both have an SW200 movement, though this LE model gets the COSC treatment and the PBD. Now, like I talked about PBD in the Momentum SQ30 Eclipse review, PVD, DLC, IP plated, we have been thrown all this different verbiage for years now, but when you really look it up and look into how it's done in the process, it's all kind of a PVD process. So is this DLC and they're calling it PVD because they don't need the buzzword, or did they cheap out a little on the expensive model? I'm not sure, but I will say, unlike a lot of micro brands or even some more mainstream brands that do PVD and DLC, I have to say this watch is impeccably finished. The black is perfect everywhere. Of course, you get a mix of brushed and polished, but the coating really looks fantastic in between the links of the bracelet, meaning that the bracelet is coated before being assembled. Even the entire case back is black PVD coated. The dial is a little different on the titanium models, a little different text, and you get Arabic numerals instead of thin indices. So this one does have a sportier look to it over the stainless one I reviewed, even though the hands stay the same. The dial on this is inky black and high gloss, almost like an enamel dial, and we still have that lovely date magnifier. So what we have here is a slightly updated Sportive 3504. It's all titanium, it's very lightweight, all black PVD coated, and it gets the COSC treatment. At this time, this is the only configuration for this model as well. Only the black dial and only the bracelet, though it does come in a really nice presentation box with this white and black NATO style strap as well. On the wrist, it is even more comfortable than the stainless model in my opinion, as it is lightweight and that bracelet will still fit at least an 8-inch wrist. And even though I'm not a big fan of high polished cases and bracelets, in black PVD such as this, I have to admit this looks pretty damn good. And just like the previous model, it looks very nice in the dark as well with BGW9 Superluminova. You know, Epos I have found to be a polarizing brand. A lot of their designs are derivative. I mean, can we say Rolex Submariner with this model here? I mean, come on, like I wasn't going to say it. I said it in the last review as well. And I have talked about the other Sportive models I have reviewed, where a certain model was very similar to an Oris Aquas. But this isn't an inexpensive micro brand either. Most of the Epos lineup is well over $1,000 and they are all Swiss made. And I cannot deny, every one of their watches I have had in hand has been extremely well made and finished. Price, of course, is subjective, but there is no doubt these are not cheaply made and put together watches. But then we come to the fact that they have no dealer network in the USA. As a matter of fact, all of North America, when you go to the Epos website and look up stores, the map actually makes you chuckle as it's just all blank for North America. Of course, these days, getting something shipped from Europe isn't a big deal, and Epos takes care of all taxes and customs as well. This all black titanium LE is a beautiful watch. It's well made, well finished, and even though there are elements I don't personally care for, such as the helium valve and the magnifier, I can see the appeal of this watch. That said, I'm not so sure on the price. I get the COSC and the all black coating, and I get it being limited to 300, but I'm not sure what the production run is on the standard titanium line or if it's just ongoing until they decide to end it. Still, I think a completely different dial might have helped set it apart from the standard tie model a little more, and maybe throw in the rubber strap as well, as on the standard tie model, you can order one with a bracelet, a fitted rubber strap, or a NATO strap. For almost $3,000, a rubber strap would have been nice too. Oh, and if you are a little over the sporty models I have reviewed and shown from Epos over the years, don't forget that they do have a lot of other collections, like the Artistry and the Timeless collections as well. Really beautiful models with all different types of cases, and everything from simple and clean dials to really complicated chronographs and moon phases. Just beautiful stuff. Check them out if interested. And let me know what you think of this titanium LE down in the comment section. Is the COSC all black case and bracelet and only 300 worldwide worth the extra cost? Or would you rather a standard titanium model? You can find a link to the Epos website as well as a written review on this piece down in the description. If you like this video, make sure to check out our other reviews, give us a follow on Instagram, and please hit like, share, and if you're not subscribed, give us a follow. All of this greatly helps out the channel. This is Don Evans from Watch Report. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.